Ticket fucking master. Oh my god. Do I have a bone to pick with you guys?
I forgot about that.
So Caliucci's, like that was a struggle for us to get tickets. My god. And
Ticketmaster is kind of the devil.
The thing is that here's the thing. So we bought tickets through. Oh, hold on. So I'll let you set up.
No, I can hear you.
Okay. So, we bought tickets through StubHub, and
I sometimes take responsibility because I did recommend StubHub, and I'm like,
I love StubHub.
I like it too.
I like StubHub.
I like
It's not my first time buying through StubHub, but the problem was that we didn't transfer the tickets when we got the tickets.
They have an interesting way. So when you buy a ticket from StubHub, you're buying it from a reseller, but it's like all organized through them. Like it's like, hey, all you have to do is like it's like a real kind of exchange. You get your ticket, but the way it works is that it's still through Ticketmaster.
I hate that shit.
I don't like that either because it's like
Fucking
you have to
shit.
kind of almost be on the lookout for when you do get your tickets. And when I purchased tickets through StubHub when I went to go see Lady Gaga. And I was a little bit iffed with the tickets because I remember I had issues too. And there was to the point where they were like, well, we could refund it. I'm like, I don't think you understand. I've seen them. Like, I have my tickets. Like, I've seen the PDF file. But I guess I didn't accept it.
Exactly what happened with us.
It's
Oh my god. So we got tickets. We thought it was certified, whatever. So the day of Caliucci's, we woke up early and we tried transferring the tickets and got a blank page. So we tried over and over again. We tried it with Chrome. We tried it off the phone. We tried it on the desktop. Whatever. Didn't work. And we called their asses. We're like, hey.
Yeah.
First,
I remember. You were on...
We called them, and then they're like, we were on the phone for an hour trying to troubleshoot this issue. And it turns out they're like, hey, this isn't going to work. We're going to just get you new tickets for equal value. Some are different.
In the beginning of your struggle when you were talking to them on the phone.
Yeah.
Because...
Oh, do you want to turn up your gain a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
You want to hear that lovely voice of yours? But no, so we were on the phone for an hour. And they were like, hey, we're going to send you tickets within 15 minutes. Right. First caller. And I was like, okay, cool. And I just had this, like, feeling, dude. I was like, you know, I told this to the girl. I was like, yo, like, we're going to hang up. We're going to hang up, and we're just going to trust you're going to send us tickets. Like, I want to know that we're going to get these tickets. Can you just send it right now? And she goes, no, it's going to take 15 minutes. I promise you, whatever.
I would have, you know what I would have done? I would have been like, I wouldn't mind staying on hold for those 15 minutes if it guaranteed that I could open a new page and see my tickets.
I had a feeling, bro. And then 45 minutes go by. Call again.
She was just jacking off. That's what she was doing.
I called this StubHub again, and I was like, hey, like, we haven't got our tickets.
Yeah, she was smoking glass. She wasn't even paying attention.
Caller number 2 goes, I don't know why that first caller said it was going to be 15 minutes. We'll send you tickets before the concert.
What? Okay.
So, benefit of the doubt, I'm like, okay, StubHub, we're going to listen to what you have to say, and we're just going to go with...
Trust this company.
I'm trusting you guys because I bought tickets through you guys before. Okay.
Right.
So then it's hours before the concert now.
Well,
it's hours before the fucking concert.
The day of concert. So the amount of adrenaline, anxiety that I would have had, I couldn't imagine. Like, that's annoying as fuck.
Yeah. So, hours before the concert, I call again, and I'm like, I'm pissed at this point, and I'm like, look, we called 2 times. We spent an hour in the first call trying to troubleshoot for the first tickets. The second caller said, hey, we're going to send you new tickets, but just be patient. They told us, be patient. And I'm like, maybe I'm being annoying. Maybe I'm going to step back.
Sure, right, whatever.
And I'm like, I need to talk to a supervisor now at this point. I'm being a Karen. I'm like, yo, like, we have been patient. We have followed your instructions. We tried troubleshooting this. So we talked to the supervisor, and he goes, I'm sorry, sir. We're not going to be able to refund you the tickets, or not refund you tickets. We're not going to be able to provide new tickets. I'm sorry. Mike, no. We spent all day following your instructions.
What do you think it is? Is it like lack of resources? Is it because they themselves can't just get... Because there was tickets available.
I was pissed, dude. I was like, you StubHub, you guys told us to be patient. You guys told us, like, I'm sorry, sir. Well, it seems that the tickets you guys got provided don't work or whatever. And I'm like, no. But StubHub, you guys. It doesn't matter about the seller. You guys told us you were going to get equal value tickets because we did not receive our original tickets. You guys said that. I don't care about this bullshit between me and the seller. You guys said this. And he goes, I'm sorry, sir. We're not going to be able to do that. I'm like, give me my fucking money back then. So we get our money back. And I was going... Yeah, I was going with Grace. And then I was like... Grace was devastated. And then I was just upset because we both wanted to go. We really were excited for this concert.
Cali. Of course, who wouldn't be?
And so we buy it from a different place. We're like, you know what? It's a StubHub issue. We got it from Vivid Seats now. Same fucking issue. So we're trying to transfer the tickets from Vivid Seats to Ticketmaster, and Grace was like, I've bought in Vivid Seats and not transferred to Ticketmaster. That'll be the best solution, because we didn't know what it was.
And sometimes it is like, it really does depend. Sometimes if you buy them on StubHub, like, I think it depends on how the person bought their tickets. Like, it's either a digital code, you get them right away, or they have to like send them to you digitally, which doesn't make any sense. I remember when I finally got to my Gaga tickets, they were in a spam email. I had to go to my spam and be like, there it is. They're my fucking tickets, bitch. My $1,000 tickets.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. So go on.
We call Vivid Seats. And keep in mind, like, Grace had homework to do. Grace had shit due that day. And at this point, she was so frustrated at this point with the second tickets that we bought that she was like, let's not fucking go. It's over. It's done. Like, we did everything we could to go. And I'm like, no, let's call these bitches. So I call them, and then they also...
You called Cali herself.
No, I called Vivid Seats. I'm like, dude, like, what's going on? And she's like, I'm sorry, we're gonna do an investigation on this.
Girl.
I'm like, so we're gonna get a refund? And they're like, we're gonna have to investigate. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to. We don't know. It'll take 5 to 7 business days to investigate.
And they're like, what are you gonna bring in, the Navy?
So at this point, we're like, the universe does not want us to go. We're not going to Caliucci's. We're not gonna do this. And Grace had brought 5 different outfits. And I don't think I've ever seen Grace bring so many outfits to an event. You know, I felt like I was upset, but she was really upset. And like, we were just defeated, because it is so frustrating to look forward to an event and it just have so many issues.
Dog pile on you, to the point where I'm like, should we not even go?
Exactly.
Should we not even go have fun and maybe...
Exactly.
Not hate our lives for a fucking couple of hours?
But it's just like, we did not spend all this time to not fucking go.
Exactly.
So then I call when you Google customer service Ticketmaster, nothing comes up. And I call Vivid Seats, and I'm on the phone with them, like, can you give me their number, because I can't find it. And they give me the Ticketmaster number, and they're like, there's nothing we could do because there's no tickets available. The error message is still a blank page. So we were like, hey, like, we don't know what we have to do to get these tickets, but we want to go. We spent all this money to go. And Ticketmaster also said, hey, there's nothing we could do because there's nothing on our end. So I call fucking Golden One. I call Golden One, and I'm like, hey, if I go to your office, can I buy tickets there? And they're like, it's first come, first serve. So the sooner the better, because, you know, we might sell out. So Grace starts doing her homework right away. She's like, do your homework. I go wash.
So even after all that, okay, so yeah, you guys do this. You still.
So, dude,
I like how I'm asking, but she's over there. You still do your homework, bitch?
Yeah. So, dude, she was so pissed, and I could see it in her face. I was so upset too, and
That would have been, if that was me, that would have been my excuse. They were like, well, I'm not doing my homework.
Yeah, and I'm happy that, you know, we were able to just, you know what, we're gonna do this. So she finished her homework, and my car was so dirty I couldn't see it through. So I'm like, I'm gonna go wash my car, and I'm gonna go shower. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna go. So we go to Sacramento, and we see a post from Caliucci's, and she posts.
She's like, you better not be drinking.
She goes, yeah. No, I'm kidding. That's my favorite thing when she, like, have you seen that meme where she?
I was like, I don't know if that's what you're doing.
No.
Like,
yeah. Like who ends a song like that?
You have to say it's sultry though. Like,
yeah. No, she posts another sold out crowd, and we're in the car. We're parking the car, and she goes. She shows me. She's like, dude. We end up fucking like. Grace is wearing heels, and we.
Did you have to wait in line again to buy tickets, or is it like the office is a different sector of like?
We basically try to run as fast as we could to the ticket booth, and it was packed. Like it was a line because I don't know what it is about Caliucci's, but everybody wanted their merch.
I think she's cool.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah.
So everybody wanted the merch. Everybody was waiting in line, and I was like, "Oh my god, is this the line for the fucking entrance?" And they go, "No, this is for VIP." And then the box office is located in a different area, so we go to that area. There's no one there, right? And I'm like, "Oh god, I'm scared." We get there, and the guy offers us like, "Hey, our budget is around $100. What can you get us?" And he goes, "We got floor seats for you." And I'm like, "Huh?"
Right.
He's like, "Floor seats, but they're over here." And I'm like, I'm not like, and it was on the ground, but it was in the back of the floor seats. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm okay with being a little more up and getting a better view of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on the floor in the back. And he gives us like this like front, like really really close by, but like on like the seats on the side. How does this work? And I'm like,
and then you're like, do you want head?
I was like, yeah, and oh my god, these seats were better than we bought.
Yeah.
And
in an odd way, like it worked out. Ooh, I just hella yelled.
In the oddest ways, like I think I was just like, it ends up, you know, we go and we get the tickets, it ends up working out. I meet up with you there. Yeah. We're in line for the merch, and you know the rest. But we end up having a good ass time, and I'm so happy that we pushed through all the stupid ass issues we had because it was worth it. Like the seats were amazing, and Caliucci's was amazing, and the merch was great, you know, and we had such a good time. And
easily priced. Yeah, it was a fucking fantastic concert. She really does put on a show. It was fucking fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So,
Lines weren't that bad.
I don't know. I feel like the end of the story or whatever I want to tie the bow on the knot on that is I think like just if you really want something, don't think that the universe is against you. If you really want something, go get it. Because I feel like that's just 100%.
And I am someone who would like I would listen to the universe or whatever the fuck.
Right.
And be like, well, I guess I'm not
supposed to go.
I'm not supposed to go. I guess I'm supposed to stay home and flick my aggress bean.
Yeah.
But obviously, like if you really wanted to go and you want to experience it, then I think you should go, regardless of like the. Because it's not like it was impossible to go. You still had like hope.
Yeah.
Which is actually, honestly, I'm really surprised because I would have felt so fucking defeated.
I did.
By the third time, the fact that I would still have to
3 times ticket bought
and still have to go to Sacramento and not even guarantee that you're going to get a ticket. I don't know. You guys, yeah, that would have really. I don't know. I was gonna say grind my gears, but I don't like that phrase.
No.
It would have pissed me the fuck off.
I know.
Completely ruined my day.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go home and take a nap. I would have gone home and slept early.
Yeah, man. I get it. I feel like that's why I wanted to share the story, because I just feel like it's really easy to just, you know, throw your hands up in the air and just be like, you know what,
and
fuck
wave
it.
them like you just don't care. I really, I had a great weekend.
I do want to talk about your LA trip.
I hear a butt coming in. I do. Okay, well, so I went to a convention this past weekend. Was it this weekend?
I was like, let's talk about me now.
Yeah. I did not say that. I was like, that's a great fucking story. Now it's my turn. So I went to LA. And it was me and my family. Natalia, she went with me. She's here. Hey, everybody say hi to Natalia. And I think this was probably the best weekend I've had in a very, very long time. I'm gonna say years.
All those weekends with me.
All those weekends with you. I'm like,
fuck you.
I don't. Who was that? It was just the fucking greatest. It was a thing where like you don't really get why LA is so loved, and then you get there and it's like, okay,
yeah,
it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Would I live there? Yeah. Do I want to go back? Yeah. Do I wish I was there longer? Yeah. I met like some of my favorite people. In
so tell the audience what went down.
Okay, so every 5 years there is a convention for the Halloween movie specifically. So the last one was 2018. Fast forward to 5 years. Now it's the 45th anniversary.
45th, bitch?
That movie came out 45 years ago, which is fucking wild to me. My oldest brother isn't even... No, he's 45. I have old brothers. But 45th anniversary, I have no idea this was a thing they did. No fucking idea. And then I kept seeing the lineup. Every single person from that fucking movie, from previous movies, from new movies, they're all gonna be there. So I'm like, how can I not fucking go to this?
How was it? How was the convention?
I was fucking fantastic.
They had hella merch.
I mean, hundreds of fucking vendors.
And people like dressed up.
Everybody's, not everybody, but like there's every corner it was like a Michael Myers. It was just like, I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
You were in heaven.
I was in Michael Myers heaven.
Hell.
Michael Myers hell. So I spent a lot of money as it is, but it's like I thought I was gonna be more emotional in terms of like meeting people that I thought. I mean, I did almost cry meeting Nancy Loomis.
And this was, I'm sorry, who is this person?
She's
the girl that played the Michael Myers, the killer.
Oh yeah,
the little girl.
Yeah, okay. So I met her too. Her name is Danielle Harris, and she was from Halloween 4. She was that little girl that, she was like Michael's niece, and she kind of
took on the role of her.
Sort of. And by the end of Halloween 4, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, what the fuck? But like, at the end, she kind of becomes evil in a way, and the next movie kind of butchers that whole idea. I do think we should watch these movies, but I met her and that was fucking fantastic. She looks incredible, but the reason I was really there is I wanted to meet Nancy Loomis, which is one of the actresses from the very first one, who she played Annie. She had like the curly hair. She's the one that got choked in the car. Very funny. And it was just fucking cool to fucking be there and like walk around and kind of know that all these people have this weird, I wouldn't say they're obsessed with it like I am, but have this like love for it.
I get you.
For like a movie that's like...
Did everybody go to the convention or just you?
No, we all did.
I'm happy you guys all went.
Yeah, we all did. I was worried that they weren't gonna, because they were kind of if about it. Especially my sister. She's like, I don't really want to.
Like,
And then like Talia, not Talia, but like my nieces would have asked, like, do you want me to go to the convention? I'm like, well, I don't fucking know now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to make you guys go to do anything.
Yeah.
If you guys would like to go, I would love.
It's like you feel so passionate about something, and they're like, do you want me to go?
Yeah, which is understandable because it's like, obviously, my interest and passion is not going to be theirs.
I get you, bro.
But there's like a line where like some people, like, I guess an example is like with anime and stuff. I don't watch it. Don't experience it very often, but I like respect it and like I have like a love for it because it's like it's such a big part of, it's like a big community. So, and obviously they have conventions and they have their dress ups and they have their shows and their movies that they themselves take to heart. So I understand that. It's just this sort of, here's that word again, niche, where like you have your own niche thing where it's your thing, even though it's not universally loved by a lot. Though I don't think Halloween and anime are like, they're pretty much universally loved. But it's like that kind of feeling, and now it makes me understand that. That sort of passion.
I honestly don't have anything in my life
That's fine.
that
Like,
I'm
it's not
so like I'm so passionate about, and
Like,
I wish I did. I wish I did. I wish I can like relate to like I love this.
Yeah.
But like there's
I
just
think you do. I think you do. You just don't like really
I think
think about it.
No, but I think that like over time, like, oh, well, I was really into this,
Yeah.
and then now I'm into that, and now I'm like,
Your kind of likes.
It just changes. It just
Yeah.
changes over time. I feel like I'm not really interested
That's
in it
funny.
anymore.
Sometimes when I was even, that was scary. Sometimes when
Guys,
I'm like,
I'm scared.
guys, what was that?
Guys,
That wasn't me.
huh?
Even when I was there, there was a point where I'm like, am I not? Because I wanted to do more. I wanted to buy more. I wanted to meet more people. But obviously, like, I didn't financially. It was like, it's hard. It's fucking hard.
So when you meet these people, you have to pay more.
Well, you have like you could either go to their booth and pay for an autograph and a selfie. Usually the selfie. Like,
How much is a selfie?
Well, usually it's already included. Like if you pay for an autograph, so like you go up to them, you're in line. They have all these photos of them, like key photos from their career.
Yeah.
And you get to pick, and you ask them. You shake your hand, you greet them, you say what you want.
Yeah.
They ask you what your name is. They ask you what pen do you like, and they ask like, do you want anything specifically write? And I usually go like, just write your favorite quote. Like write the quote that you or I'll ask them to write something like. Usually it goes around with like what they like to fucking their favorite quote. And then you pay. It's kind of weird because like you pay this, like you pay the guy next to them. It's like you're talking to them and you're like, anyways, here's the money.
Move, go.
And yeah, I mean it's kind of silly because like I did pay for one person and then I did pay to take a picture with them again,
No.
like a professional photo.
Oh.
So like I paid for like a phone picture and then I also paid for.
And how much was the professional photo?
Professional photo was like $70.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, and then
The photo wasn't enough? You need the iPhone 15 Pro Max? Yeah.
What?
Like I'm sorry, like did the photo on your phone it was
Oh, well, it's not like the professional photo was with her and in costume. So she put on her costume. Not that I thought that I was more for I needed to pay for, but
damn, they got you. They just got you by the fucking like
they got you
on a chokehold.
Hey Gabriel, I like this movie. So
Yeah, no, I get you, bro. I get you.
I really want to talk about something that has been
Itching.
not bothering me.
Itchy.
So I've been having problems with my phone, as of you have.
They fucking know, bro. They know.
I don't
like the iPhone 15's out and like buy me, and it's like, you know what
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna do?
I'm gonna disagree. You know what? Sorry, it's so good at burping. I'm excited. My phone's
You
been
get excited, you're like, brr.
When I get excited, I completely release gas.
Really?
Yeah.
When I get excited, I get excited.
What's that like? So I'm actually really tired. I know I love iPhones. I do. I'm in the ecosystem. I have the fucking AirPods. I have an iPad. I have that fucking tiny speaker. I've had a Mac.
But you want to be a trader.
But I do. But I'm not. I just like tech to the point where I'm like, I like when companies are innovative. I like when tech companies are like, you know what? I'm gonna give people what they want. And I feel like Google, with phones and hardware and software, I think they do give people really good features.
I'm gonna agree with you 100%. I feel like every company like out there is trying to be innovative, and Apple
has not been innovative.
But can I be honest with you though?
Yes.
Can I, like, in all my T-Mobile years, what I've noticed is like I'm gonna agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
All the companies out there are like, how can we one up Apple? And they're better in every which way. But like the photo quality, the processor, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But the fucking leading, like the number one thing that people don't talk about is the interface. And the interface is just, Apple is just like, it's just what people want. It's just,
you mean like the UI, the user interface,
like the iOS.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like,
but that's the thing with like, and then with Google's doing now, which honestly Google is infamous for breaking promises. Like they're not. There's like a website where they
lie to you.
They lie all the time. But they have a website where it's like it's just a list of their failed, not
Things that they wanted to do.
yeah,
or...
like bunch of like Google Hub or shit like that, So they promise Google Pixel people like we're gonna give you 7 years of updates, which is fucking crazy. Apple provides 6 years of user upgrades or security updates, and I think when it comes to like let's say a company like Apple, like yeah, like of course it's like a fucking elite product. You want a elite product shit, but like I feel like Google does that. Also.
I just feel like Apple does just
I
a better.
know.
I don't.
They do.
I hate to say it.
They do a lot of things better.
I just do it better, and I feel like with.
And I'm not making it seem like I'm gonna get the Pixel tomorrow. I'm not. But it's like I'm on the verge where I'm like, you know what?
Fuck it.
I wouldn't mind getting a fucking Pixel 8 because I like these phones. Like, what do I like about the phones? The camera. These cameras are fantastic.
Yeah, they are.
But it's the user and it's the ecosystem.
Yeah.
It's that. So you know.
I get you, bro.
I have the watch. I have the AirPods. Not that I can't get any of that shit. I can get it's like I could always switch. It might take time, but also I just like Apple so much that I
yeah, I cannot see me switching in a long time. And I don't think there's ever been a phone or a like a
also,
dominant.
Do you ever? Sometimes I think about this way. I'm like, when I was young, like when we couldn't have an iPhone. Now that we're older, it's sort of that thing where I'm like, well, now I can fucking get this phone.
Well, back then. It was more fun to phones are more like there was like the bar was this and all the phones were like at that level. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it didn't matter if you bought this phone, that phone, this phone. Like the standard was there, and it was like this is the level. Just meet this level, and you'll be there. But now I just feel like Apple has is just up here. And the bar for other phones are just a lot lower. It's like first place and second place sounds like a good spot to be at, but the gap is just so far. I hate to say it, but I again, this is me working at T-Mobile too, is seeing of like the issues that other phones have, and it's just like it comes with that. You know, I feel like when you're like a dominant company like Apple, and you have like a up and coming. You know, like let's talk about the Pixel because you're talking about the Pixel. I think the Pixel's great. I love the Pixel, but I saw some defects with the Pixel. But I think Pixel can get there, and I feel like maybe right now. I mean, I haven't worked at T-Mobile in years. I feel like maybe now they have perfected all these defects.
Well, when you were working, what was the Pixel phone? What was the number?
Pixel 4 was the last.
So now there's Pixel 8.
So exactly. So I that's what I want to say is that
but also like with Apple I don't like I would love to get the fucking basic phone, like their fucking color ones. That's cute. I would have loved that. But it's like to them it's like they know that people are like dumb and they don't really look into their whole like
the specs.
Yes. But with someone like me who knows I'm not saying I'm like a fucking spec whore.
Yeah.
But when you know
But you're a whore.
But I'm a whore. And I'll get to that in a minute. I know for a fact I'm like, why are they doing this? Like they can easily give us these fucking features that cost. Apple right now makes a $900 phone with a 60 hertz refresh rate screen, which is fucking crazy to me. When there's phones that cost $200, $100 that have 90 hertz refresh screen, which is. You know, but that's the thing. Apple's like, well, people don't usually give a fuck, and I'm like, that's true.
I think so, dude. I think
it's true. Nobody gives a fuck, but it's like
this is very true.
It, provide it.
Yeah.
I just think there's
like it's Apple.
It's
yeah.
Obviously,
it's like Apple, so it's like I get you, bro.
Anyways, you talked about being a whore.
All right, here we go. Let me take a little sip of this because I feel like now we're getting to the.
I was a little whore in Los Angeles, and I didn't tell Natalia.
Stop it. You're with your family. That was a family vacation.
I wasn't in the room. I went out.
I thought this was a family vacation. It was not a family vacation. I thought it was like a little family wholesome Halloween like.
And you think I didn't want to rattle my cheeks for a minute? Listen,
trick or treat. You're like, tricked ya. This was not a trip about us.
Not to quote Halloween, but trick or treat, motherfucker. So it's. So it was late, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna open Grindr. Like, I'm here to hear. Like, who cares? I'm in Los Angeles.
You act like you did not open that shit as soon as you landed.
I did not.
Oh, you drove home.
I did. Yeah, we took a train.
Yeah.
It was late, and I'm like, I'm gonna just open it.
Yeah.
You're like, and I'm like, obviously, Alex.
Be honest with me. At what point in the trip did you open that fucking Grindr app?
Not until we were literally the first day, and we were asleep. Everybody was like, and I was laying down, and I'm like, I'm not tired yet. And obviously, like, I was not gonna smoke over there. Like, it's Los Angeles. Not gonna smoke. Everybody there's a fucking stoner. So I was a little worried though, because like the Airbnb host was like very adamant, like, do not smoke in this fucking place. But excuse me. Do not smoke in this place. And I'm like, I'm not gonna smoke in here. I'm not gonna smoke in here. I'm going to be very respectful.
You're like, I'm not gonna smoke in here.
I'm gonna smoke outside.
I'm gonna smoke outside.
Outside your Airbnb because
outside.
I'm a good bitch.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
Yeah,
it was really cute. So I was, and I, you know,
how was Airbnb? It was good.
It was fantastic.
Right.
The outside was like, but then once you got inside, I'm like, oh, she's fierce. It was pretty cool. It was more than she provided literally everything, like washing, everything, like toothpaste, toothbrushes, towel.
Oh, I mean, fuck, like a hotel stay.
Yeah, but it was like an apartment house. It's like a side house. So there was like 2 rooms, 2 full queen size beds, and then the living room had like this bed, like this like pull out, kind of like a couch.
Yeah.
Which was like not very comfortable.
And that's what you used.
No. Oh. So what I used was their car, and their apartments. So I would literally.
There was multiple.
I mean, do not make me feel like I'm some kind of like.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Whore. So this. Okay, so the first night.
First night you're there, you open Grindr.
I open Grindr, and I'm just chatting.
Yeah.
I'm chatting. I'm like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Right? I'm showing you dick.
Yeah.
So it went from like chatting to like, because Grindr has this thing where it tells you how far people are. So you click on a profile.
What about how horny? Because you were up the fucking meter.
Well, that you can usually. So you.
How down are you?
Yeah. At first I was like, I'm just gonna talk to people, girl. I'm just gonna talk.
Right.
And then it went from like, so, you know, I can't do shit. So, I would just start talking. I was like, hey, are you looking? Are you down for like? Are you looking for that, or you just want to chit chat? Because I'm down with anything. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just bored.
So how many like? At what point in the conversation you're like, so what the fuck is this?
Well, okay, let me just say it this way. Like, when you go on Grindr, when you want something specifically, like, when you just want to, like, hook up with someone, you can find that. When you want to...
Just like that?
Yeah, because a lot of people let you know.
Yeah.
They'll be like, hey, I'm not into that. Sometimes I've asked guys, like, you want a hand? Be like, no. Like, cool, that's fine. And they'll ask me, I'll be like, no. But it goes from that, and it's very quick.
Yeah.
You go, I get in the car, and
This LA trip was sick as fuck for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's fun. It was
the best fucking time you've had in a while.
But it wasn't the best time because of that.
Oh,
it was the best time because where I was and who I was with.
Right,
but it was fun. And then I got to visit, like, obviously, like, the filming locations of these movies that I fucking, like, I'm a fucking dive for.
Yeah.
So it was just a good trip. That it didn't add into it, but it really was fun. And should I have done it? Maybe not. But would I do it again? Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm happy you had your fun, bro.
Yeah. But it's not the greatest thing. I don't want to seem like you should meet strangers on the internet. You shouldn't meet strangers on the internet. It's not the...
I'd be scared as fuck.
It is very scary, but you
So just... what? So, like, you got the balls to, like, message this guy, and you're like, yep, going in your car.
Well, yeah, because he's like, hey, I'm nearby. He was, like, 100 feet away.
He's like, I'll pick you up right now.
He's like, are you near? And he's like, I'm by... We were, like, by these stores.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm by there. And I'm like...
Just swoop me up, bruh.
On my way. No, I was like, I'll walk to you.
Yeah.
And there I was.
And so what? It's like a...
Is it?
So it's like a... It's like a DoorDash, kind of like... For Mario?
It's like, Mario, and then all you see is a shadow. I was like, oh. Yeah. It's fucking great.
You're like, for Mario? You're like, yep. Mm-hmm.
That's me.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy you had a good time, bro.
Yeah. No, it was really fun. I really liked it. I wish it's something where, like, I don't do that very often, like go to LA and stuff.
I've been,
Because it's fun. I almost want to do this every year.
vacations are fun, man, and that's why you need to go. I feel like I'm happy you were able to.
And
I haven't been to Los
go.
Angeles. I feel like I haven't been to Los Angeles in a while, and I feel like I need to go.
I feel like not like you need a reason to go, but it's you need to, like, have already a sort of plan. Plan to, like, okay, well, I know I want to do this, so let's build around that.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
I heard, so, there was a idea of you going to Horror Fest. That never happened?
No, I didn't go to, no.
Because I feel like TikTok scared me, so it scared you.
Well, Happy
Halloween.
I'll be honest, I really don't mind, like, a line. I don't mind a line as long as the line is moving.
Well, I hear it was, like, obnoxiously long.
But I heard it was like, what's even the point?
Like, why even go, right?
Yeah. Speaking of haunted attractions, there is going to be one. There's one in Davis that I want to go to called Fear Farm, and there's one.
I've heard of this fucking place, bro.
I've been to Fear Farm maybe twice.
Let's just go. Honestly, no, I've never been excited for Halloween until now, and there's a part of me that wants to make.
We should
my
all
costume.
go to Fear Farm because it's really close. And I said Fear Farm. It's really close, and lines aren't crazy. There's not a lot of
Fear Farm.
There's not a lot of lines, and it's scary.
I want to go. Like,
we're gonna go.
This is the first year. Again, I think I said in the last podcast where it's like
I would love for you to go.
I've never been excited for Halloween until this year, and I feel like October is Octobering for me this year.
Honestly, I'll be honest. This is the first October where I'm like, I feel like spooky, like not spooky vibes, but I'm like, I feel like in the spirit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, tomorrow I'm gonna not wake up early, but I'm gonna wake up and be like, I'm gonna take all my decorations out. I'm putting like my Michael inflatable and just like put my shit up. Because I don't go all out with decorations, but I like decorating. I like to get into that sense, and I just think it's fun. I think it's really fun. I love this holiday.
I get you, bro. Like, this is the first time I feel this way, and I've always said each year, because and I apologize if I said this in the last podcast, but like I always been the type of guy to buy my costume the day of, like literally the day of, and whatever's remaining.
Like with Halloween, you're just like, I'm gonna go out for a party, and I'm gonna
do that
party, and that's kind of like the
I
extent
do that.
of Halloween.
But I kind of want to celebrate the month. Like, I want to do these things where, like, hey, let's do this. Like,
it's so fucking fun. It's fun when you, like, I understand not a lot of people like to get scared. I love to get scared. I fucking love it. Though I will not watch a scary movie by myself. I think it depends.
Yeah.
The other day I started watching The Exorcist by myself.
I watched this new film that came out that had a lot of controversy. So I'm so finally...
Wait, can I guess which one it is?
I'm finally happy that I watched a film that I liked a lot.
In theaters?
I saw it at home. Cinemark. Or Cinemark. Or what is it?
It's called Cinemark?
Skinamarink? God
Girl,
damn.
Does anybody of these bitches know?
I'll look it up.
Thank you.
Skinamarink?
What's it called?
What is it?
Sorry, we have our producers looking for us. Can you guys?
Nah, Cinemark is a fucking theater, I think.
Cinemark is a channel.
Skinamarink or what?
Cinemax. I'm thinking of Cinemax.
Oh God, it doesn't really matter. I can talk about it. It doesn't really matter.
Well, if it's
we'll get the title. We'll get the title right now. But this film was amazing. I loved.
Was it scary?
I watched it by myself basically because fucking Grace was fucking passing out snoring. And like
She's
the thing
the
is,
worst.
Like, like we watched this movie, and like a scary part would happen, and I just hear these roncos.
You'd be like,
yeah, well, it would be like this. Cause dude, here's the thing: it was like an eerie. The film was like staticky a little bit, like it would look like an old-esque film, and I love horror films back then have a scary-esque to me because of the quality of it, and it wasn't that good, and I feel like that's what I like about it, and it just gives me that like nostalgia of it. This movie was like it looked like a VHS kind of film.
That's funny. I remember in the very beginning, I would ask you, be like, "Do you like old horror films?" And you'd be like, "I didn't like the way they looked because they're old."
Here's the thing: this movie this movie, I see why people don't like it because
what's the controversy?
Because
you can spoil it for me. Not spoil it, but like
I want the viewers to watch it. I feel like the thing is that I want no, you're good, go ahead.
And stay out. So
no, you guys are good. I wanted to watch it because I saw a lot of controversy and I thought I would like this movie, and I feel like I get why people don't like it because it's not a Conjuring film, it's not a Annabelle film, it's not a like jump scare film where every like there's an entity in this movie that just controls time.
Okay.
And it's this like it talks to these kids, and it's like it's just these two little kids. You don't see their faces that much.
The kids' faces?
You just see a lot of like you see a corner of the room. You see like this dark hallway. You see, and you know there's something there.
Odd POV.
You know there's something there, but it doesn't show it. It doesn't show it, and I feel like people want to see that. Like they want to see the monster.
Okay.
They want to see the monster, and there's no monster. And I feel like that's the spoiler alert. But it does show, because the reviews I watched on it did tell me this, so that was like I knew going into this film.
Yeah.
But best believe there were scenes in this movie that made me jump, and there are actually some scary jump pop-up scenes. But it makes you wait. And then when it does happen, you're like, oh fuck.
I really like that. I really like that movies do
Yeah.
that, and it's I would call it like a psychological thriller where it kind of like fucks with your brain a little bit.
Yeah.
In terms of like, are you gonna see it? Are you gonna see it?
Yeah, and
What
then
are you
like
gonna
there
see?
was a scene where like, because it was this entity where it could control anything, and it made things disappear and reappear. And there's a scene where the kid, it's these two little kids, and the kid's like, the doors are gone. I don't know what to do. Like, because the entity's removing windows, removing doors. Because you'll see a window.
reality.
You'll like, it'll be like a scene. It'll just be like 5 seconds of watching a window. Like, what am I watching? What the fuck is? And the window will disappear. But eerie music's there's just eerie. It's just eerie music throughout.
If that was my case, if I was living in a world where I had shit like that happen,
Yeah.
and let's say that door just disappeared, I would be like, well, what is reality?
Yeah. So
I would just kill me.
yeah.
Just
So
fucking kill me.
so this entity is just tormenting these kids, and
Kind of like how Bird Box, not
and-
that it's like the same movie.
I never watched it, so I don't know.
Well, Bird Box had a similar thing where like they would see these horrific like monsters or creatures or scenes, but you, the viewer, couldn't see them. All you
Yeah.
saw was their expression.
Well-
and the expression was like fucking terrifying.
And again, I get spoiler alerts. There's a scene where like the entity's like, your sister didn't listen to me, so I took away these things from her
How's
face.
the voice? The voice.
It's creepy, and like it shows the face of the daughter, and you're like, ah, fuck, you know, it's like, because it's just so good. It's just like, again, it did everything I want a movie to do. It was like it gave me enough to like, it gave you so little, but when it gave you what you needed. And I feel like when the movie ended, I was like, I did feel like
weirded out.
Yeah, and I feel like when you watch a scary movie by yourself,
What's the one where we saw that was like, Last Shift? That was the one where like the very end.
Malum.
Was it Valium?
Malum.
The very end.
It's Malum. It's Last Shift, but it's called Malum.
Yeah, I hate that. So they have like the ending where they show. I do like though where like you do have to wait till the very end to see this fucking grotesque.
What it is.
Like, and it's like when it lives up to that, I'm like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the scary. Like, let's say you know when you. It's like when I like look at Michael Myers for like the 17,000th time, I was like, okay, that person isn't scary to me.
Yeah.
But I'm sure if like Halloween was about like you not seeing him till the very end, I would have been like,
I think what I liked about this film is like we all kind of, believe it or not, we all kind of fear darkness. I think. In a sense.
are you afraid of the dark? Can I be?
No,
can I be a
not.
dumb
I'm not.
bitch and say that I'm not.
I'm not scared of the dark, but like the other day, literally last night, I woke up at 3 a.m. with noises at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I hate that. That's the worst. And you know what? When I wake up at 3 a.m. and it's
Describe the noises.
when it's 3 a.m. and you hear noises exactly at that time, I don't know why I'm like, I gotta stay up for an hour. Now I gotta know if it's something. It's a demonic fucking entity.
Do you wake up a lot of like?
I don't. But like when it does happen, I'm like, fuck. And then I end up staying. I always do this thing where I have to stay up for an hour. I have to stay up to 4 because I think something's gonna. It's so stupid.
The clock needs to change for you to be like, all right.
Yeah.
That's
especially when I'm like alone. When you have to be alone to feel.
Yeah, okay,
you know what I mean?
That makes a lot of sense.
If Grace is here and I'm like okay, you know.
Like in a dark place, you'd be like.
Yeah. But like when I wake up at 3 a.m. exactly, and I hear something, and I'm like, what is that noise? Exactly at 3 a.m. I'm like,
okay.
It's like where is this noise during the day?
You know they used to say. Well, they say that's like, and I used to hear this a lot from my mom in general, or honestly, like. Internet where like when you yourself like let's say you are scared to like be possessed or you're scared
for you
or you're scared of a ghost or you're scared of that sort of energy and you just you're not constantly but like in that world of like that could happen it could happen because it's almost like you're inviting it.
Yeah,
kind of like how you spend a long time thinking about or talking about aliens. Those motherfuckers are gonna show up. They're gonna show up and they're gonna do something to you, and then you're gonna be left like, what the fuck just happened? And no one's gonna fucking believe you. I mean, nowadays, now it's a different time.
There's a movie that I want to recommend that we watched the other day. I've been watching films.
Good. I've been watching
on I think it's on Hulu. Oh God, I forgot the fucking name.
You do that a lot. You forget a lot of names, but then you talk so much about the movie, like you know.
B, what's the name of the whole Halloween movie?
Which one?
The alien movie we watched.
Oh, no one will save you.
Oh,
No one will save you. I loved that movie too.
I've been wanting to watch it.
Watch it. It's worth it, and it's so good, and it's like, it's a fun watch. It's not like it's not doing anything new, but it's like it's a fun watch, and it's like
I feel like that's like the way you should approach a lot of movies. It's like it's a fun watch. I'm watching, like I don't think the movies I'm watching are as good as the ones you're watching, but I recently watched the Meg and then the new Meg.
Oh, this is where we're gonna skew. God,
but
dude.
It's a fun watch. It's like I love.
I get you, bro. I get you.
But it's like watching. I'm like, oh my god, this fucking script is like so bad.
Right?
It's so fucking bad, guys. There's something big happening. I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking big shark. Like guys, we have trouble in our hands. I'm like, oh my god,
dude. Every fucking show nowadays.
We're gonna follow the big shark.
No, my coworkers love this show called that's pretty popular actually, called The Suits. Have you heard this show?
The Suits?
Suits, sorry.
I've heard of Suits. I heard that show's really good.
It's ass.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Is it the fucking worst show I've ever seen? It's about this.
You know what? I'm thinking of White Collar.
It is so stupid, bro. It is so stupid. I'm like, this people eat this shit up? Are you serious?
Kind of what I think of like Love Island.
Love Island's badass, bro. Love Island's badass, bro.
Yeah, you defend it all right.
I defend it. Like, that's a fun watch.
It's entertainment.
It's entertainment. And it's a fun watch.
I have a hard time with. I'm one of those people where I'm like. Some people will recommend a show because it's so bad, and I'm the kind of person that would be like, why would I want to watch bad television?
I get you, bro.
But I understand it's like it's fun. Like it's fun. Like it's fun to watch. I completely understand that. It's like I watch. It's like me with bad movies. It's like with like the
Halloween.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need you to take that fucking back right now, or I'm walking out.
Yeah. Well, guys, I feel bad because I feel like we got my people here, and I feel like I feel like we jammed as much action packed.
This is good.
I love this, and I feel like
honestly, get what you fucking get. Like, how dare you?
Yeah.
How fucking dare you?
Yeah. No, I feel like we want to cater to the people that are here with us today, and thank you for being here on the podcast, guys. You see me, I see you.
I feel like a lot of this is just us ranting.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? I watch YouTube videos of people just ranting about dumb shit.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
No, I'm just excited.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. Hasta luego.
And celebrate Halloween and watch Halloween movies. Not like that.